Trade with clarity.
If I deleted every indicator from your chart right now, would you still know what price is doing? Most traders panic when the colors and lines disappear because they've never learned to actually read price. But here's the truth. Price has always been the only thing that matters. Strip away the noise, and you'll finally see what the market's been trying to tell you all along. When I started trading, my screen looked like a Christmas tree. RSI, MACD, moving averages, you name it. Every signal felt like a promise. Green meant buy, red meant sell, but all it did was confuse me. I wasn't seeing the market, I was reacting to noise. It was like trying to drive through a storm with 10 different GPS voices shouting directions at once. The moment I cleared my chart, the noise stopped, and the path finally appeared. The fog lifted, and for the first time, I could see what price was actually doing. The real battle between buyers and sellers playing out in real time.
Price action is the purest form of market communication. Every candle that forms on your chart is a message, a record of what traders believed and how they acted in that moment. Each candle tells a story, buyers pushing up, sellers pressing down. When you look closer, you can see the struggle for control, a quiet conversation between fear and confidence. Price is never still, it flows. One move melts into the next, structure dissolving and reforming, the market breathing in and out. Think of it like watching the ocean. Each wave rises and falls with intent, carrying energy and emotion. Yet together they form a rhythm, the rhythm of the market. When you step back far enough, you stop focusing on the single wave, and you start to see the tide. That tide shows direction. Who's winning the larger battle, buyers or sellers? Those tides, those repeating rises and falls, are what we call market structure. Higher highs and higher lows tell the story of strength. Lower highs and lower lows reveal weakness. This pulse is the heartbeat of price action. And just like the tide returning to calm water, the noise fades away. What's left is clarity, pure price flowing exactly as it should. Each candle is a decision, a footprint of intent. Learn to read those footprints, and you'll understand the language every trader in the world is speaking. Price. Every chart tells a story, a constant battle between buyers and sellers. When one side gains strength, the rhythm of the market changes, and that rhythm is what we call structure. In an uptrend, price builds strength with every push. Each higher high and higher low is proof that buyers are in control, defending every dip, pushing a little further each time. But no trend lasts forever. When the pattern shifts and price starts forming lower highs and lower lows, sellers take command, turning confidence into pressure. At some point, those forces collide. Momentum slows, the pulse of the market quickens, and control begins to change hands. That transition, that heartbeat, is where opportunity is born. Price structure isn't random. Each move, each retracement follows a rhythm. Expansion, pullback, continuation. The market breathes in and out, leaving a heartbeat behind with every swing. Those repeating highs and lows are more than data. They're the market's pulse. When you learn to see the sequence, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, you're reading the market's heartbeat in real time. Market structure is truth in motion. No opinions, no indicators. Just the rhythm of buyers and sellers revealing who's in control.
Every level on your chart has a memory, a place where traders made emotional decisions. Support and resistance aren't magic lines. They're footprints of human behavior. When price rises into resistance, tension builds. Traders who chase the move start to panic, afraid it's gone too far, afraid they'll lose what they gained. Behind every candle is a person, watching, hoping, hesitating. Fear, frustration, greed. They all leave their mark on the chart.
But when price finds support and holds, something changes. The patient traders, the ones who waited, step in quietly, calm in the chaos. Up and down it goes. Fear at the top, confidence at the bottom. The same emotions, replayed again and again. The market remembers what people feel, even when they forget. One trader's emotion becomes another's decision. Soon, the crowd moves as one, fear spreading, greed following, a rhythm repeating through every market, every time frame. Beneath all the noise, there's something steady, structure, logic, and rhythm. The market breathes, but it never forgets where emotion once lived. Because in the end, you're not trading lines or candles, you're trading human behavior.
Let's look at a real example. Here on the MQ chart, price has been moving in waves, swings up and down, each one telling its part of the story. But within that movement, structure never lies. Watch how price finds its footing. A higher low forms. Buyers step in at the same zone where fear once took over. That reaction shows strength, not luck. After the break, patience matters. Price pulls back to retest the level it just broke. The same place that once stopped buyers now holds as support. Logic in motion. From that retest, the next move unfolds naturally. Continuation. Buyers defend. Confidence builds. Structure expands. The market rewards those who wait for proof. This is the essence of price action: structure, patience, and logic. The chart doesn't lie. It simply tells the truth one candle at a time.
Most traders try to make sense of chaos by adding more tools. But the truth is, the more indicators you add, the less price you actually see. So strip it all away. Let the noise fall off your screen until only price remains. This is clarity. Pure movement, pure story. The market speaking without distortion. Next, practice what you see, not what you hope. Use replay mode to study how price really moves. Pause before each candle closes and write what you think will happen next. Then, write what actually happened. That's how traders learn to see truth. Finally, track your emotions. Every time you feel hesitation or FOMO, mark that level on your chart. You'll notice those same zones trigger reactions for everyone else too. Fear and greed leave footprints. The market never forgets. So remember, clear the clutter, replay and journal, mark emotion zones. That's how you train your eye to read price, not predictions. In the next video, we'll break down how candles communicate the battle between buyers and sellers and how to read that story in real time. Subscribe if you want to learn to think like a trader, not follow the crowd. And join our Discord, where we apply this live every morning.